This is the Dale Not Dale Podcast, Season 3.
What's up, boys?
What up?
We got the boys back for a remote episode.
Hello.
Magnus's underwear, too. I just saw it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
No, I am. My parents just came back from an Alaskan cruise, and they got me some underwear, and I forgot that I had no pants on when I got up to make the bed, and Dale was staring at my butt crack.
Dude, his butt crack goes all the way up half of his back.
Dude.
It's long.
Dude. I mean, I feel it's a little weird that your parents got you underwear.
Dude, look at him. He's drinking some seltzers again. He's a full-on alcoholic.
Honestly,
I really like these vibes.
Magnus, seriously, tell me the truth. Does your wife, like, has she seen, like, the corruption that's, like, happened with you? I mean, does she have any concern or?
Yeah.
You started this podcast just like on the straight and narrow. Now you're addicted to dip. And
nicotine.
Or addicted to nicotine, and you're addicted to alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm not addicted to alcohol.
That's what I would say, too.
I get free stuff, so I'm going to drink the free stuff.
So right now, basically, what you just said is you have half addiction of the things that have been introduced to you.
If we give you free heroin, you're doing it.
Absolutely.
All right. That's a boy.
Dude, if you're paying for the steroids, I'll shoot them up. Let's go.
Dude, what if it's like half off? What if we charge you like half? Would you still do it?
Yeah.
Dude, you should take some steroids.
I wonder if I'd really get big, like if I worked out. I would have to work out, which is unlikely.
They're not miracle drugs. You have to do stuff.
Yeah, I mean, quite honestly, here's what I think we should do. It's kind of like freebasing. We give you Ozempic, you lose a shit ton of weight, you kind of like start looking like Scott Disick, and then we inject you with copious amounts of steroids.
Great.
I'm wondering.
We'll document it.
I mean, I think it'd be awesome.
It's foolproof.
It is. I mean,
no, I think, Chelsea will be on board.
I think so.
She'd probably be cool with me if I was strong.
Getting jacked.
Oh, that's cute.
Dude. So, Vonnie, you just got back from Mexico, man. How was
it? Yeah, it was good. So, my buddy Kyle turned 40.
Okay.
Needless to say, I'm kind of not a party animal, as y'all know this. So really, I kind of went to bed before 11 every night. I slept about half the time. Did not put my feet in the sand once. Didn't go to the beach. I went to the pool and laid out with my shoes on because I'm weird. The resort.
Your shirt on too?
No, I took my shirt off. The resort we stayed at was like high school senior trip type.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
So it was.
So you're a frat guy. You're fit right in.
Basically, honestly, I didn't want to even be a frat guy because then everybody's like, "Oh, that guy's he's old."
Oh yeah.
So like, oh my God,
what's
he's
your letters?
19. So yeah, it was a good trip and played some golf. Funniest part of the whole trip, we ended up naming it I Survived Fentanyl 2024.
Hell yeah.
That's our group text message name. And then, when we got there, so Kyle had invited some friends that I played golf with a couple of them. One of them, his cousin, didn't know. I didn't really know anybody, really. But, they were all awesome people. But, when we got there, nobody had been drinking or anything. Kyle kind of got us together and was, telling us, I'm so glad y'all are here. It just really means a lot to me. I've had a tough couple years, which he has, part of that being that his father passed away just recently. And, he had kind of like an emotional, reaction to it, and everybody just, it was a cool moment. And Kyle, being the guy he is, started going into a story about what's been going on with him lately. And he's like, guys, and there's one more thing I gotta kind of tell you. I have recently been in or almost was in 3 fatal accidents over the past month and a half, and that's why I've been kind of a recluse, and y'all haven't really talked to me too much. I've been trying to handle that. There's a lot been going on, and we're like, man, what's wrong? We think he's got like some sort of like damage to his brain or something, right? So he's like, yeah, it's in my vehicle. Every time I was pressing the brake, my car wouldn't stop. So I'm like, Kyle, you need to take the car in to get fixed. He's like, I did. There's no issues. And I'm like, okay, so do you have like nerve damage? He's like, well, I keep going to the doctor. They're saying no. And, I got one opinion. I got 2 opinions. And then the almost fatal accidents kept happening. So then he says, I went to the final doctor and they figured it out. So what was happening essentially is when I was driving in the car, I wasn't really paying attention, and my dick got caught between the brake and the floorboard of the vehicle. So he said that right after he had this heartfelt moment. And then, so it started as I almost was in 3 fatal accidents. Well, then, as time goes on, if you go out of the country, people that speak English, they'll always, say, so where are you guys from? And then, that people started asking us questions like this old couple had asked us, where we were from and stuff like that. And, what we're doing there to celebrate. And Kyle's like, well, I'm here to celebrate getting a life-changing surgery. I was almost in 7 fatal accidents, and they were like, well, what's wrong? He goes, well, my dick kept getting stuck between the brake and the floorboard of the car, so they had to take 76 inches off of me, and they actually then they made a new head to my penis, much like a belly button. It's brand new. It looks really good. Well, throughout the course of this week, by the time we were leaving, he's like, well, I'm here to celebrate a life-changing surgery. I was almost involved in 22 fatal accidents. So that was the story. He never told anybody that he was there for his 40th birthday. He just had that happens. He had penile problems. So, but no, it was a good trip. Hey, Dale.
What up, man?
Do you know burgers are the most popular food in America?
I believe it.
You've probably eaten one in the past week.
Dude,
and you're
yesterday.
Definitely craving one since I started talking about it. That's why you should make this summer one to remember by subscribing to Good Ranchers and getting free Wagyu burgers for a year. If you hadn't had their American Wagyu burgers, then you haven't had one of the best burgers ever. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Here's 3 steps to get your year of free burgers.
Step 1, simply go to goodranchers.com and subscribe to any of their custom curated boxes filled with 100% American beef, chicken, pork, and wild-caught seafood. Step 2, use my code DNDPOD at checkout and claim your free American Wagyu burgers for a year plus free bacon butter gift that is a perfect bacon topping for any burger. All in all, that's a $400 value with my code DNDPOD. And step 3, get free shipping on all your orders and have the summer to remember.
If you needed any other reason to support Good Ranchers, they're not only amazing partners of my show, but they support the paralyzed veterans of America too. Every order saves American farms and supports American veterans. Change the way you buy meat today and go to goodranchers.com with my code DNDPOD to claim your free burgers for a year. Get 100% American meat delivered and support veterans this Memorial Day season.
Good Ranchers, American meat delivered. Golf courses any nice? Like any decent places?
They were, there were resort courses. You would think they'd be really, really nice. They were nice, but they were also very, very easy. The slope.
Did you bring your clubs?
I did, yeah.
You did. Okay.
The slope was 121, so I scored pretty good, but I don't take that as a win.
Magnus doesn't understand that.
Yeah, what is that? 121? Is that
so
like a rise to
we'll
run
make
or
it
something?
Simple. Okay. The higher the slope, the harder the course. A normal course is going to be around 130. Anything less than that is easy. Anything over that is hard. So the lower the number, the easier it is to score on those courses.
Is it a rise to run, like drops per feet?
That's not to do with elevation.
Yeah, it has no, it doesn't. It has to do with easiness. It's like, when you go to putt-putt?
Yeah.
And you have the one hole that's just like straight and boring. There's a cup at the end.
Yeah.
That's like a 120. That's like a 120. You know the last hole where you have to go way up the incline, hit around the clown and into the banana hole. That's a 130.
Now you know, Magnus.
It's clear as mud. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, another thing, Magnus, you missed out, dude. You missed out on all the fun yesterday.
I saw the pictures.
Let's rub it
dude.
in, man. Let's rub it
in.
in.
That wedding was a sham, dude. I mean, it's not
No way they're gonna make it.
annulment. I've smelled an annulment, 100%.
Do you know these people?
No.
Can we tag them in this podcast?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's tag him and just ruin my life.
Yeah.
Did they pay you already?
No, like I said, I got subcontracted.
He's worked with the.
Yeah, I got subcontracted through a photographer.
Oh yeah, okay.
But
So the
it was
photographer
weird.
pay you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we'll tag the wedding couple.
Yeah. So yesterday, me and Vaughn, Chef Machete, and Kyle, recently 76 inches off his dick,
Yes.
was able to come, and we went to see Ralph Barbosa at Houston Improv, and dude, it was great. His openers were freaking hilarious. Dude.
he sold out 16 shows.
It's the
16.
most
It's a
sold
record
out
there.
shows at Houston Improv ever.
Yeah, he did it. So he had like 2 dates originally, and then like he kept adding dates, and so he was doing 3 a day. Like when we seen him at 4 that day, he had 2 more that evening, and I mean he went for a full hour too.
Dude, and that's not even coming on our podcast to help boost it. It must have been that Joe Rogan guy that maybe helped boost him a little bit.
He's big, but yeah, he's big. He's got over 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's top 50 comedians right now. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're getting your own Netflix special and you've got something going on for you.
And he's from Texas, so that's
San
a big
Antonio.
boost too. Yeah.
Dallas.
Well, he was born in San Antonio, and then he grew up in Dallas. Because I looked him up, and it said he's from Dallas.
You must not listen, Vaughn. He said yesterday he's from Dallas.
Oh, I was thinking
Because
of
everybody was booing him because he was talking about his friends saying "Go Astros" and because talk shit about Dallas.
I thought he was from
because he
San
lives in
Antonio.
Dallas.
Okay, yeah, maybe if
No.
he said that. I was thinking about Kyle's 76 inches.
Yeah, no, he lives in Dallas. But like I said, yeah, it was funny. His openers were great, man. And then Magnus, we got to go to the green room after with him. Machete brought him some lean sauce.
Yeah. Double cupped him.
So this is funny.
Yeah, tell the story
So-
about the rat.
Me and Machete get there earlier than Vaughn and than Kyle. So we show up, we go in. They say, hey, just text your friends your table number. We'll let them in. So we go in. He has like a little white cooler, like styrofoam cooler, with 2 bottles of lean sauce and like a little ice pack in it. You know. We walk straight in, go sit down, and then the waiter. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Okay, cut out.
Right.
Okay, so the waiter comes up to us and was like, "Hey, there's no food. You can't bring food into here." And he's like, "Oh no, it's not." The guy's like he's a foreign guy. The waiter, a Hispanic dude, and he was like, "Was that a rat in there?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, you can't have pets in here." And we're like, no, man. And then he walks off. We're like, Machete was sitting there like, oh, shit, what the hell is going on? Then the manager and another person comes up to the table. Hey, what kind of animal do you have in that box right there? We heard you got a rat in there. I'm like, we ain't got a fucking rat in the goddamn box. And I was like, the damn waiter asked if it was a rat. And I just said, yeah, being sarcastic, you know. And they're like, well, what is it? We're like, what kind of animal is it? We're like, it's not an animal in the little cooler. It's like it's like a 10 by 10 little box. And so he opens it up. He's like, no, it's just my lean sauce, blah, blah, blah. It's for Ralph. Ralph was wanting me to bring it to him, so we're going to get to him after the show. And then they, all this hoopla. And then finally they're like, oh, okay, good. We thought y'all had a rat in here. We're like, okay, yeah.
It's so funny the waiter jumped to rat. Like that's
the first thing he said. Y'all got a rat in that box? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, we can't have animals in here. And he walked off. And I was like, okay, well, that's it. Then they had two managers come up and approached us. And I was like, holy shit, dude. And then we ran to the guy after the show in the bathroom. He's like, what'd y'all end up having in there? Like, it wasn't a rat, bro. Like, I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Dude, you messed him up for life if you would have told him what it was.
Dude, I mean, I would assume rat too, just for the sheer fact of the box. It wouldn't fit a cat.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a rat.
And it's not like somebody's going to have a porcupine.
Would have been the coincidence if a rat was loose in there, like halfway through the show.
That would be
that would be great.
Hey, speaking of rats, do you remember Star Cinema Grill before it was the
yeah.
Okay, it was over by
by Jiu-Jitsu
Guitar Center and yeah.
I will never forget people telling me that if you sit in there, you can see rats run across the aisle. I was always like, y'all are so full of it. They were not full of it.
Really?
I went there one time and I could literally at the bottom when the screen flashed and it brightened it up, I could see a freaking little mice running across the aisle.
That's gross.
Ew, dude. And I had just had some sort of like fried meat dish. Ooh, it's probably rat.
Yeah, so the Ralph Barbosa show was incredible. Went there after, and then we took a picture with him and Luis Garcia, and then you and Kyle met Jesus right after.
We did. Yeah.
Did y'all meet Jaime?
Yes, we did. We met both of them.
So Jaime's on Tiger Belly.
Yeah.
Magnus, he's on there from time to time with them.
Okay.
And so he was like the he was like the MC for the night. Like he opened up the show, then he introduced everybody, and he was funny. And so, but yeah, tagged them. They're all following me back. So they are following me right now. Vaughn, the guys that I tagged them on the picture.
Yeah.
So we'll have to get Jesus and maybe get Jesus and Luis on at the same time.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be fun.
Kyle texted me this morning. He's like, yeah, I had it on private. And I was like, you got to move it from off of private so that you get people to follow you. So he moved his Instagram off of private, and he sends me a message this morning. He's got so many freaking followers that just hit him up, and he's like, what is this? I'm like, welcome to the world, dude.
Welcome to the show.
That's it. Showbiz,
baby.
A
lot of these girls are hot. I'm like, yeah, a lot of those are bots. But yeah, I would hit them up.
They're not really. Those are bots.
They won't say no.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, so I whenever Magnus, when you couldn't go, I asked a couple other buddies, and they couldn't go either. Like one of them that I invited, he's like, man, I got a party at 7. It'd be too close for me to have to get out there and try to be. And so as soon as we got out there, I sent him the picture. He's like, this guy, bro, really? You got to show me a picture that y'all were hanging out after?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, at first the picture didn't come through, and then I saw it later, and I was like, dude, this... I wanted to just leave the wedding.
Yeah.
Where was the wedding at?
It's down at the St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time, man.
Great food, too.
We also got invited to go hang out with Mexican OT, but it was in Bay City.
Yep.
And
He ended up not going out. I dropped him off last night, and then because he was going to be going, I dropped him off at La Brisa where his car was at, and he went in to have a drink, I guess, meet some people, and then he texted me this morning. We were texting, and asked him how it went. He said, dude, I went home, crashed. He didn't even get. He's like, I didn't feel like driving 3-hour round trip.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame him. That's a haul out there to Bay City.
Yeah, that's a trip.
So he didn't end up going. But it'd be cool, man. It'd be cool to go see that.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. I'd have freestyled with him.
Oh, I bet you would have.
Oh, I definitely would have. He'll roll his R's. Yeah, I'll German him up.
Dude, what are you drinking, Magnus?
You know what I
Southern
love
Comfort?
that Magnus does? He puts ice in a Yeti as if he's not on a podcast. So every time he takes a sip, everybody can hear. And Magnus, if you could, open the door to the room you're in and then say, "Hey, shut up, you stupid kids."
Can you hear the kids right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Pick your favorite. Get rid of the other half.
You can't. It ain't half. There's 6 of them.
I know. Well, you can get rid of 3. It's a good start. Oh God, Magnus, what are you doing?
What's he doing?
I turned the mic down.
That doesn't
Okay.
help.
Yeah, I don't hear him anymore.
I don't either. But now I can't hear Magnus, so win-win.
I'll adjust the microphone so now you can see my microphone
It's
brand.
good. Guitar Hero mic.
Dude, I love that mic, dude.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a penis. Oh.
It looks so natural up to your face.
What's the name of that? Phallic? It is. Yeah. Nice.
You just want people to tune into the YouTube video?
That's it. What else been going on, boys?
Dude.
Are you traveling this week?
No. So Tuesday night, I got a golf tournament Wednesday morning at tee off is at 8 a.m. and it's way out there.
I'm actually playing Lock and Bar Wednesday morning.
I'm not.
Yep. Me and Jacob and Jake.
I'm not.
Yep. You're playing a golf tournament already.
I would cancel that golf tournament to play at Lock and Bar.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's work. Work event.
I'm doing a work event too.
Yeah.
I don't even know
What course? No, you don't know, of course.
Dude, I think it's Windrose. Dude, I want to say that's out there. I can't really remember.
Magnus, I never played Lock and Bar. Magnus Lock and Bar is a male-only golf course. No females allowed.
Aren't they all?
Nope.
Oh.
You would.
Is that what those markers that were like way up in front of where y'all were hitting? There was like markers like 100 yards up. That's where the women hit from?
Yep.
Because equality?
Actually, so those used to be called the ladies' tees, but I'm going to give you a little golf lesson. Due to the fact that now we're for equality and have always been, but now we're changing our words to be more PC, those are no longer considered the women's tees. They are now considered the forward tees.
That's really they call them
Yep.
now?
It's pretty straightforward that they're for the women.
Yep.
Wow, dude. I didn't know that.
A golf course is the only place I identify as a woman because I get an advantage.
I'm playing forward
See, I'm
today.
playing forward. I'm 75 yards in front of where everybody else tees off. It's not cheating.
That's hilarious. Yeah. So, besides play the golf, you gonna be in town though?
Tuesday night, I'm not because it's way out in Montgomery. So I'm playing at Grand Lake. It's way out in Montgomery. So I'm gonna drive up
Okay.
Tuesday night, stay in a hotel, and then just play in the morning, so I don't have to fight traffic at 5:30 a.m.
I don't blame you. Magnus, what are you looking at your screen so intensely at?
No, I was thinking if Vaughn's going to be traveling, there's a stadium that allows smoking and vaping. The NFL just
Oh, I seen
announced
that.
it.
Do you see that, Vaughn?
Is it Lambeau Field?
Lambeau Field is going to be allowing vaping and smoking, so you're going to be a
Dude.
season ticket holder now.
Okay, I don't. Okay.
That's news.
I don't smoke. I don't smoke.
That's new. We didn't say you smoked.
Maybe I hit the vape every now and then.
Okay, there. Well, you can go there now. You can.
That tells me neither one of y'all have been to Lambeau Field. You know why that they allow
open?
smoking and vaping?
It's just no lid.
Because it is legitimately so freaking cold in that stadium that nobody would want to smoke.
No.
Oh, it's horrible, dude. The seats are metal. I wore a ski suit.
Oh yeah, I remember you was like, did you go when the Texans played?
Yeah, Texans played Green Bay. I legitimately wore a ski suit.
That's when JJ Watt was here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wore a ski suit and my butt froze. Like I literally had.
I knew some other people that went to that game. It was like, was it snowing or just really cold? I can't remember.
It was snowing and freezing cold.
Oh my god, dude!
It didn't snow during the game. It snowed beforehand. But yeah, I got butothermia. I mean, my freaking snot was icicled.
See, I love football, but I don't love it that much. I watch it on TV.
I'd do it 100 more times. That
really,
dude. The people of Green Bay, Wisconsin, are some of the most incredible people. This was back when I drank, so I didn't pay for one beer. I didn't pay for any of my food. I paid for nothing. Every single person there, it was me and a couple other guys, all wearing Texans gear. Everybody around us was like, thank y'all for coming. We really appreciate y'all being here. Can I get you a beer? Hey, let me get you some fried cheese curds. It was incredible.
Oh, I love fried cheese curds.
And it was so cold, we went back to jump on the plane that we had taken, and we flew private, and they were spraying down all of the planes and putting de-icing on them. It was so cold that the de-icing machine was not working. It had frozen up.
God dang. Dude, that's too cold.
Dude, it was freaking incredible.
Look here, Magnus. I could get a picture. I just say laugh like a lunatic.
Look at him, dude. He looks like he's taking a dump.
I think he is.
Hey, Magnus.
Yeah.
Do your dump face.
Oh,
that's a good dump face.
Okay.
Good one. He held his breath too.
Dale, your turn. That's a pretty good dump face.
That's good, huh?
Yeah, dude. Y'all actually look good. My dump face is like this.
No, we don't want to see it. Nobody asked.
It's a great dump face. Dude, you know what's funny? Ever since we did the Tiger King episode, so Joe Exotic follows us, the whoever runs it. Like anytime I post something, they like it and they comment.
Dude,
they comment
I love
on the
them.
freaking Ralph Barbosa post.
So
I'm sure Ralph Barbosa saw it like,
what the hell are you
Exotic
fucking
comment.
guys doing? No, so when we left the comedy show, Kyle wanted to go have a beer. So I went to O'Connor's with him. That's where Ralph had ordered that stew.
Oh, the German place, right? Or Irish place.
Yeah. So we ended up meeting the owner and like talking to him. Cool dude. Shout out to O'Connor's. Anybody that's in that area should go. Well, you made the post. Well, Joe Exotic kind of said whatever they did, like put a fire signal or whatever it was. Well, Kyle saw that on his Instagram. He goes, "You mean to tell me y'all know Joe Exotic?" And I was like, we interviewed him. He goes, "Why don't I know this?" I was like, "Well, I've told you a million times I have a podcast, and you keep saying, yeah, you want to listen to it, and you never do. So you would be surprised how many people we've had on there that you would be interested in." He was like, "I don't care about anybody but Joe Exotic." And I said, "But we had Rampage Jackson." He goes, "Okay, I care about Rampage Jackson."
All right, we're back. What the hell? I don't know what's going on.
I've got bugs.
Vaughn's technological differences.
Brand new laptop, dude. I don't get it.
It's full somehow, or you buy the smallest amount of space or something. I don't know. It's weird.
I have not a clue, but I'm gonna mess with it tonight. I'll probably just see how tall from a drop it'll break.
Well, don't do that until it uploads.
Hey, you got Apple Care, you're good.
Dude, I don't even have Apple Care. I don't even care about Apple Care.
I don't even remember what we were talking about, dude. So, but
Dude, something cool though.
I think we were talking
Lambeau
about
Field.
getting back into the studio. We gotta.
Yeah, we need to.
These are nice when we have to, but this is the second night we've tried this and we've had issues. So this does not make for a good podcast.
No, it doesn't.
It's hard to record when there's 6 kids screaming on the other side of the door.
That doesn't help. This is episode 95 too, dude. We're 5 away from 100. We got to really think about what we're gonna do for episode 100.
Let's do episode 100 in the studio.
Well, let's do episode 96, 7, 8, 99, and 100 in the studio.
I think we should start really filming 2 a day.
I mean, it's easy for you to say, but it's not easy for me.
You got to take off one day.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Dude, money never
so we
sleeps.
start at 5:30 p.m. one time. Like, legitimately start at 5:30 p.m. and we film 2 episodes.
But we don't have enough stuff to run 1 right now. How are we going to run 2 back to back?
I think Vaughn just
You got to give me some
volunteered.
ideas. You got to put some effort for some ideas.
Yeah, Vaughn's going to
Dude,
run
I got
it,
a million ideas.
Dude, I'm all ears. All ears.
All my ideas get shot down.
I've never heard one.
Dude, the one about strip poker, you didn't want to do that one.
What?
3 dudes?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for. I never said that.
Well, I know this. You don't even remember it.
No,
That's
I
how
would,
ingenious it was.
I would never shut that down.
Okay. I must not have told you then.
You did?
Yeah, we do an episode of strip poker. Never have I ever.
We could do that.
We could do that. I mean, it gets weird with a couple dudes.
Well, that's the funny part.
I'll do it if you take a shot for every time you.
No, I'm not doing it. My dignity's worth a lot more than that.
Clearly. I mean, I would spice it up, dude.
I think. Man, we need to start doing a lot more of YouTube content, I think.
That means you have to be around.
I am around
No,
during the weekend.
I know, but we have stuff on weekends. We have families. We got to do freaking sports and shit too. I can't.
Since when did y'all get families? That was not a part of this agreement here.
Dude, my weekends are busy, dude. I only play golf on the weekends because my weekends are busy. I only play golf on the weekdays.
Yeah, see, I got a job that I got to do in the weekdays.
I do too. When I play
That
golf,
kills
it's
me.
with customers during the weekdays. I don't just play.
Yeah,
I play
know, but
afternoons.
I wish I could get back to the point where I can play golf with customers. You get way more done on a golf course than you do behind a computer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think for me. I don't. It's just we're taking out I guess our business is a little different. Our business is like we're taking people out to entertain current customers that you already do. It's just more like relations, you know.
Yeah, but you're building more business with them, right?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. See, for me,
I think it's a different space.
I could take a customer golfing and they give us 5% of their business at the time, and we continue developing that relationship, and that goes up and up and up and up and up.
Yeah, but say if I take a customer, I get all their business already, or 95% of their business, I do all their stuff. I'm doing it to reward my good customers. You know, that's more how it is. I mean, it does build that, and you keep getting your stuff, but I think that's the difference. I never had I'm like, oh man, I closed the deal on the golf course. It's never been like that for me. But I have met people there, which turned into more work, obviously, because it's just the networking side of it. But
I played golf with one of your customers Friday.
I know, old Sam.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I like my United Rentals guy better, but I give Dale a little bit of business.
Yeah, right.
No, he actually said he gives you all of his business.
No. Well, see, he just gotten the role he's in. That area, I do all their work already. He just slid into don't know what kind of execution role it is for it, but he's in it. He stepped into a role that they're already using me, but me and him I already knew him. We were cool, so it makes it easy, Instead of him coming in with a different agenda.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Machete yesterday. We need to go do the. Let's go do the freaking taco challenge.
I'm down.
I want to do it.
You will go down.
I don't think he can do 24.
I'm not gonna.
24.
Okay, listen.
You said you beat the record.
Okay.
Or we're just gonna see who can eat the most out of me and you.
I like that.
I'm down to do that.
Okay.
Now, if I don't hit 24, I'll be a little bit disappointed, but I feel like
you think you can?
20. I mean, 24 is a lot.
It doesn't seem like a lot when you're eating just like a handful of them. You're like, man, I could knock down another. But probably it's like working out hard. Like it catches up the lactic acid. Like it catches up with you. It's gonna eventually you're gonna hit a wall.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I'm 16 and there ain't no way I can eat another freaking 8 of these things.
I mean, I ate 6, and I was like, golly, I did not get enough food. Like I was still so hungry. But I don't know. Hell, I'll give it a try. As long as I can eat more than both of you two. That's all I care about.
Dude, I've been doing keto. I don't think I can eat that much.
Yeah, same here, dude. My stomach shrank a lot.
Are you still doing carnivore, Magnus?
Well, I'm doing keto now. We added in some stuff like cheese.
So what do you eat? What did you eat today? Give me a rundown. What you ate today?
Started the day with basically brisket queso, and I made.
You started
breakfast?
your day with brisket queso?
Yep.
Dude, you could have gone eggs and sausage.
That's what I ate.
But I had brisket and queso, so I ate that,
I
and it was the
mean,
most
dude,
delicious. Dude,
Yeah.
You mean you had the brisket
So
queso from HEB that you heat all up?
well, I made that from scratch, but it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So you
that's why I
cooked your
started
brisket
off.
in your microwave like you do.
Yeah. No, I still don't have a smoker, so I cooked this one in the oven. Yeah, it doesn't have any smoky flavor.
That's
It's
just
terrible.
roast.
Dude,
We
that
did have
is
roast the other day too.
Don't say brisket.
How do you know when your brisket's done in the oven? When do you pull it?
I cook it at 200 degrees for like 12 hours.
Okay, but when do you take it out of the oven?
After it's shut off, because my oven only can run for 12 hours without if you adjust the temperature, it'll reset the automatic shut off, but it won't run longer than 12 hours.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When you put a brisket in there for 200 degrees for 12 hours,
Mhm.
and you pull it out, do you let it sit?
Yeah, let it sit for like an hour, and then slice it up.
So when you slice it, is it like, does it kind of fall apart?
Yeah, it's hard to cut. It's super moist because I wrap it up when I'm cooking it. I don't claim to be like a meat
should just shred
cooking
it.
expert.
Well, the thing is brisket is not, has nothing to do with time and all to do with temperature. Like back in the day, as an amateur smoker, meat smoker, everybody's like, how long do you do a brisket? And I'm like, I do it at 275 for 8 hours. Well, I couldn't tell you how long I cook a brisket now because it takes anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour a pound. So I just go by temperature.
Yeah, I need to get a temperature probe.
Dude, I'll probe you right now.
Dude,
I
I-
have an extra one. is
Oh,
what I'm saying.
okay.
I've got a thermometer probe you can use, Magnus, that meter one.
Okay. Is it Bluetooth?
Meter's a great one.
Huh?
Is it Bluetooth where you can leave it in?
Yeah. Adam got it to me for Christmas like 2 years ago. I haven't even opened it in the box.
Don't tell him that.
Just like that knife sharpener.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
past year, and you took it.
I got your tumbler. I keep it in my camera bag. Anytime you want it back, let me know. But I use it
my
every
knife
day.
sharpener.
Yeah, I use it right before I put away my knife, so I put it away sharp. It's a great sharpener.
You haven't seen that? You haven't seen that sharpener?
I have not, no.
I didn't know either. Adam got it for me for Christmas, and I was like, okay,
It's
cool.
it's pretty handy.
I do have my my Kulina knife in my truck right now.
Hell yeah. You never
because I
know.
was supposed to. You really don't. And the great thing about that knife is it's not just for meat. Dude, I could shank somebody with that.
You ain't lying. Dude, you know I've been
Like,
go ahead.
if somebody comes to rob you, right?
Yeah.
And somebody pulls that knife out, I guarantee you the robber's thinking, anybody that's going to have this knife in their vehicle, this is probably not somebody I'm going to mess with.
And your name's on it.
And my name's on it.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I started watching that show Fallout. Have you seen that, Magnus, yet?
Fallout? No.
You remember the video games Fallout?
Yeah. I
They
think I played the game once.
Amazon made a series on it, dude. It's freaking wild. Talk about some gory.
It's like End of the World.
Yes. It's wild. It's really good.
I'll have to check it out.
End of the world as we know it.
Yeah, Prime.
No.
Jesus, man.
I think we've had this conversation. We've talked about this. I have a Amazon Prime business account, but they don't let you get video.
Oh, we have talked about that, but I feel like that was months ago.
It was.
And I feel like you have had ample time to change that.
Yeah. Yeah, you really put that off.
Yeah.
You had all this time when you're sitting there waiting for your brisket to cook. You could have did it.
So you had 12 hours. Dude, you could have got 40 regular accounts in 12 hours.
Okay, so brisket and queso for breakfast. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Rest of your day.
Yeah. So then my mom came over for lunch.
Mommy?
And I cooked her salmon and shrimp. I just sauteed the shrimp in butter and then
Was
the
that
salmon.
what the picture Chelsea put up?
No, so that was what Chelsea
That looked
wanted
like
for dinner.
that looked like a brownie.
It was
white.
It was
sour
like
cream
cake.
on top of it.
It was like cake. No, then I did.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that,
Is
Magnus?
I'm trying to remember the cut. It was a New York strip. Had one side had a little strip of fat on it.
It looked like
that's a New York strip.
Well, I pan fried it because I didn't have any charcoal. I don't have a charcoal grill to to cook the steaks. I'm not going to cook it on a propane grill.
Why?
Propane grill just going to smell like propane.
Dude,
Are you kidding
you've
me?
been watching way too much King of the Hill.
Dude, a propane grill is the best way to cook a steak. Hot and quick. Dude. You know how to cook.
The steaks turned out great. I had tenderized them and I let them sit out on the counter to get up to room temperature. The inside was perfect. And then, so the shrimp I made
what was
was
on
a
top
cream
of them?
sauce. The sauce?
Yeah. Whatever's on top of the brownie.
It tasted kind of like Alfredo sauce. It was, let's see, so sauteed the shrimp in butter, put it aside.
I sent a screenshot of your meal to Vaughn. I said, I think Magnus is having a meal in prison.
No, dude, it was delicious. No, dude, since we're carnivore and keto,
You eat leather.
dude, that steak was medium rare. The inside was. I had to put Chelsea's back on because hers was a little bit too rare.
I mean, if you pan seared it, then I could see you can easily char the outside and be very rare in the middle. So yeah, I'm gonna give you credit on that.
No, and it tasted delicious. It was good.
But you put cream sauce on a steak?
That was Chelsea's plate, dude. She put that cream sauce all over, but the cream sauce was really good. She posted up the recipe on Facebook, but yeah, it was
you like
super
Captain
good.
Crunch?
I used to.
You ever tried putting Captain Crunch on top of your steak?
No.
Didn't think so.
Yeah.
Tell her never to do that again.
Alfredo?
It was good, dude. It looked like one of those chocolate cakes from school.
Dude, I was sitting there thinking like this this brother went to freaking nothing but cakes. only one I know that has a frosty brownie.
Dude.
Oh, man.
Was it really good?
Yeah, it was delicious. It was very good.
Hey, make one for Vaughn next time we record. Vaughn's going to eat it on
I'll be honest,
YouTube.
No, I'm not. I would never prepare a meal for Vaughn.
Dude, that's screwed up. I would cook for you anytime you ask.
Vaughn would eat if you cooked for him, trust me. I don't think you would.
I just don't have the time to listen to him bitch about every single thing I did wrong.
Well, that's what he
No,
does.
I really, I keep saying this, but I'm really, I'll try anything when it comes to food, unless it's celery.
We already know about this.
Sometimes presentation is a little off canter. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't take the picture. I can do better food photography than Chelsea. Sorry.
I know she's not a photographer. I get it.
But also, we didn't add in all the garnish. Like if you add in like the parsley flakes, it looks
stupid.
better. But
That wouldn't
it
help
doesn't-
that
Yeah.
picture.
But yeah,
that means
we're
that's
carnivore.
that's try hard seasoning. We don't need that.
No.
I was just more concerned about Alfredo sauce being on a steak. That was my only concern. And that if that's the way she liked it and it was good, that's all that matters.
Dude, watch some Meatlicious videos, dude. He makes have you seen that one where he gets the steak and does I watched the video like 1,000 times. Whenever he was on the podcast, I watched this video just constantly, just
For his arms?
that too.
Dude, he's
yeah.
got great arms.
He does. But he makes this like really peppers the crap out of this steak and sears it, and then he slices it up and puts it on this fettuccine Alfredo.
He sous vide his steaks.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like I do.
No,
Okay.
yeah. Give me a sous vide and I'll sous vide everything from now on.
All right, Magnus.
I'll let you borrow it. I'll never see it again.
If you were to pick right now, so you've already stated you don't have a pellet smoker,
Correct.
you don't have a propane grill.
I do have a propane grill. I don't have a charcoal grill.
But
No,
what do
you
you
don't
cook?
have
What do
a
you cook?
charcoal
What do you cook
grill?
on propane if you don't want to taste that propane? Which that's not a thing.
I don't
That's
cook
not a
anything on
thing.
propane anymore.
Dude, y'all read too many of those freaking witchcraft books. Y'all think about stuff that's like you
Dude,
probably don't
no
do
shit.
fluoride, all kind of shit too. Like everything's you're scared of everything.
But if you had a charcoal grill, you'll put manufactured charcoal and then put a shitload of lighter fluid on it and think that's okay.
No
Yeah.
lighter fluid.
Well, how would you do it?
I got one of those. A buddy of mine gave me a present where it's a little canister.
Yeah.
That lighter.
Yeah.
That you light the charcoal in.
You put
which really-
paper underneath it.
well, not either paper, but
Those are amazing. I will say
Yeah.
they do work.
You've been
very
having
well.
that with no propane grill. It's a great gift.
I did cook over like a campfire. We made like a little fire pit in the backyard, and I did cook some steaks over that, but it was really dangerous and tricky. I almost lost the steaks in the fire.
Well, it's dangerous too because you live in the Brio. I mean, Aaron Brockovich is your next door neighbor.
Brio. No, actually, I think just a little bit north of here there is like a toxic waste dump. I'm pretty sure.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
And you worry
I
about
think, it got into
propane.
I think it got into the city water, but god dang, that propane's gonna kill you.
Oh, good dude.
All right, but so if you could, back to what I was gonna say. So you don't have a charcoal grill, you don't have a smoker. If you could pick any one of those, a backyard cooking utensil, what would you pick? It could be a pizza oven, whatever it is.
I do want to make a pizza oven too, like a nice big brick.
Number
pizza
one,
oven.
you got to pick only one.
If I can only
I
have
bought,
one.
hey, fun, I bought a pizza oven cooker for Adam for Christmas, and with having a family that size, it's not ideal.
He needs three.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just telling you, Magnus. He's like, dude, it was awesome, but he's like having to do these one by one. So many people are like, he said, dude, it's kind of a pain in the butt, which I get
Yeah.
it.
By the time the first one's done,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
like you got to
it's
start the
just-
second one, and
it'd be a lot of.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a more hassle than anything for a bigger family.
Well, I was thinking about making one out of bricks myself.
There we go.
Like a huge one.
Oh shit.
And that's all you can do on it. It's just basically.
All right, answer the
pizzas.
question.
No, if I could only have one thing, yeah, probably a smoker, or like a charcoal smoker, where you have charcoal on one side and then you have a big area where you could smoke like a couple briskets. Like a big smoker would be what if I could pick one thing. My dad's got a really good.
Smoke briskets with charcoal?
Wood. I mean, but it's you got the small smoker on one side, and then you have the big open area.
You're talking about the
And
smoke
with
box?
No, my dad's got one of those too, dude. My dad's got all the good stuff. And they were out of town,
So
and I
do-
almost went over and just cooked my brisket over there.
Do you want us to help you go pick something up from his backyard to put it in your backyard?
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay. Yeah, he'll never know.
We could do it when they were in Alaska.
Okay.
We could have. We should
Just
have.
said, hey, return these underwear. Give me your freaking smoker.
No,
Did she make you
Okay,
try?
so you
Did she
wanna
make you try
smoke
them on in front of her? Let me see what
Uh,
they like.
Did y'all
He said no.
did y'all dance together?
no.
So what do you have against propane? What did Chelsea tell you that you got to hate propane now?
It's
Let
not.
me hear
It's
it.
really. It's not Chelsea. It's my. It's my buddy Gamble. I always talk about. He talks so much crap about using propane. I'm like, hey, dude, come over. We'll cook some steaks. Bring over some steaks. He's like, I don't want no fart steaks. I'm not cooking on no propane. And I'm like, okay.
I don't think
How
he
does he do
understands
them?
that.
He does them on charcoal. He eats a lot of Wagyu. He's so picky.
Hey, you show me a guy that eats a lot of Wagyu, I'll show you a guy that has no idea what a good steak is.
He's good at cooking. He was my roommate.
Wagyu's great, but if you think you got to have the highest in meat to eat good steaks, you're wrong. My favorite's Good Ranchers, because every time I want a really good steak, they always send me one, and I just use that.
That's right. No, but their
And every
steaks
time
they do taste the best.
Yeah.
They do, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. I prefer them. When y'all have given me some of their stuff, and it's so good. It thaws so fast too. Like as soon as you take it out of the package, it's like ready to throw on the grill.
Dude, my buddy's cooked some from frozen, and he'll broil them. Some ribeyes. He's done them from frozen. Because remember Chef Holzman was talking about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when my buddy heard that episode, he did it because he works in the plant. Like he's operator. And he's like, dude, I freaking broiled I broiled steaks from frozen. And he said they came out legit.
Yeah, I'm not against it.
I wouldn't
I just
do it.
have never thought to do it.
No, me neither.
All right, Magnus, what'd you get your wife for Mother's Day?
I made her a meal.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to, be upset about that.
Yeah,
You just kind of put me on the spot.
Well,
What'd you get your mom for Mother's Day?
Me?
Yeah.
Not a meal. Today's Mother's Day? Dale, what'd you get Crystal for Mother's Day?
She wanted some Birkenstocks. So
I knew it was going to be shoes. I just didn't know
went-
where you were going to go with
we
it.
went last weekend and got the ones that she wanted. So that was it. Then we hung out today. I cooked breakfast for us this morning. We went out for lunch, and then we just been hanging out at the house. It was nice. I cleaned my room up. Went through a bunch of stuff.
Did you go through your clothes and
I
find
didn't.
your large shirts?
I didn't have any larges.
Damn.
I ain't wore large in a long time, so I was trying to see if I had anything large. I had nothing.
But I'm getting hooked up.
I do have some extra large that Magnus is getting.
Well, I understand.
I don't have any large, man, at all.
Dude, it's crazy the amount of clothes I have that
You don't wear?
I don't wear, but I keep, and I'm like, I'm going to wear this one time. And I've been saying, I'm going to wear it this one time, and that's 4 years ago?
I just did that. I just did that with hats. I just purged my hats and had two, they have a lady that Kenzie's best friend's mom. They're doing some drive for something. I don't know. And so she's like, hey, anything you got? Clothes, shoes, hats, belts, or whatever. So I did the hat. I know what, a bunch of them are worn, so it's not like I'm just give those away, but to something like this, they take them. So I went through, got rid of a bunch. I still have them. I gave away 2 full 18-gallon bags full of hats, and I still have a shit ton.
I have 8 T-shirts.
8 t-shirts.
8.
Why don't you buy some new ones?
Because I'm so picky about T-shirts.
I am too.
Normally, I find a brand and I just get locked onto it.
There it is.
And,
I'm over the built stuff. I can't wear it anymore.
I like them.
well,
Glad to hear that.
those aren't.
But I've worn them for a while, though.
I don't count those as T-shirts.
Yeah, I mean, but they are. But yeah, I get it.
I'm pretty much over it too. It's too expensive now.
What am I wearing? I'm wearing old school Adidas today.
Adidas. I remember whenever we were in junior high and people wear Adidas, they'd be like, "You know what Adidas means?" All day I dream about sex. He's wearing a sex shirt.
I said that today.
Life is peachy, bro.
Dude, hell, I think your grandma's got a shirt that says that on it.
Yo, hers just says all day I dream about sex.
Dude, good for
It doesn't
her.
even say Adidas on it.
No, it doesn't. All day I dream about sex. Hell yeah.
Dude, it's funny y'all bring that up. Did y'all hear the story of how Korn, the band, got their name?
No, but we'll listen to it.
Didn't Fred Durst name him?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not even going to say it because it's so bad. I'm just going to insert the clip right here.
Okay. How Korn
Okay,
got their
now
name.
can you tell us?
I can't say it, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad.
It's that bad?
It's the
Is it like
worst.
cancelable bad?
No, it's just disgusting. It's good.
Like
It's,
Korn-
Okay, I'm gonna
Korn-
look it up and
Korn and his
I'm gonna
shit?
look it up and I'm gonna find it, and then I'm gonna say yes, you should say it or not.
Go ahead.
Just,
That's
just
that's
read,
how they got the name.
Just read it, Vaughn.
Okay. How
See-
did Korn?
I seen Korn twice live,
Get
and both times
there.
Jonathan Davis comes out playing bagpipes, and it's the loudest shit I've ever heard in my life. You found it?
Okay, so Korn's Jonathan Davis reveals the not safe for work. Okay. Turns out the origins of how Korn got its band name was far more disgusting than changing the C to a K in Korn. The generally accepted origin story shows how Korn got its name. Steve was back in the day. Oh, yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dude, hell yeah. Okay. All right. So, if you guys are listening to this and feel like this will be too much, I would go ahead and put it on pause. So, Davis revealed that his band's name was inspired by a party he attended for back in the day where he witnessed two gay guys talking about how they loved felching each other.
Oh.
Things took a turn when it was disgusting, and the one dude was talking that he was felching his lover and that the guy shat all over his face, and he had a corn kernel on his tongue, so people knew the story and they were and where they were, and we just go Korn, and they would be like, "Shut up, dude! Oh goddamn, no," and that's how the name came about.
So why they use the K, just to change it up from look a little cooler than Korn, like the
Yeah, I think one of them probably had like an allergy to corn, so they just like, screw it, let's just put a K on it.
Backwards R.
Yeah.
dude. That's a wild story. I never knew that.
I just ran across that video the other day, and I was like, I don't know when this little bit of information is going to be useful, and
Hey,
Here it
episode
is.
95 is useful.
life is peachy.
We're gonna name the episode Korn.
we had a pledge in our fraternity that we called Felcher. I don't know
Cranston?
what ever happened to him. I don't think he actually ever made it through.
That's hilarious.
He got sucked up.
Oh man. Well, I say we end on that note.
Yes.
I had the brown note. That's
That
gross.
was a hell of a. Thanks for bringing that up, Magnus.
Dude,
glad-
that
I'm
was
here.
honestly, it was beautiful.
I'm glad I know that now, though. Honestly, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Yes.
Tomorrow, telling everybody.
Yep.
When
I'm
we
gonna
go
go to Monday Mass.
When we go to Gordo Nino's, talk to Machete when he has his elote cup. I'm gonna tell him about the corn story.
Are you going there tomorrow?
No, I'm just saying when we go do our
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah. So he said he wasn't open on weekends anymore.
No,
That sucks.
because he does a lot of his caterings and stuff on the weekends.
Oh, okay.
Like the night before, so Friday night, the day before the show, he had a 300 guest wedding he had to cook for one of the guys from Muscadine Bloodline band that he knows, or he knows like the like one of their producers or somebody, and they're like somebody tours with him. He knows them, so
Yeah.
he cooked for their wedding,
Dude.
one of their weddings.
Dude,
He's
we
also
need
going to be doing our food at the Dale Not Dale Comedy Showcase.
Yes.
Dude, and we need to crash whatever wedding he's catering so I can get some free killadillas.
There you go.
Or you could just go support him and actually pay for
Yeah,
him.
just buy something.
I have.
Okay, do it again.
The killadillas are the best thing
Do it
I've ever
again.
eaten. Oh my
Do it
God,
again.
they're so good.
All right, well, let's
All
get
right,
off
boys.
here, but stay on. We got to do a Good Ranchers read.
C.
All right, we
See ya.
are out.
On the podcast, we chillin' zest. Uncle Dale, Von Magnus. Yeah, we the best. Magnus in the cut. No shirt in sight. Spitting truth and jokes. Yeah, we keep it tight. Uncle Dale's wisdom. Dropping like gems. With Von's quick wit. We them boys, yeah, we damn. In our zone, we stay laughing to a new feat. Good ranchers meet. Bring them good eats. We stay swangin', no words, never bland. Podcast kings on the mic, yeah, we grand. From the heart and the soul, our stories unfold. Raw and real, yeah, our tales is gold. Cause we tipping on 4 bowls, wrapped in 4 bowls. Podcast too ill, Magnus take off his clothes. Good ranchers beat, always bring in the feast. Uncle Dale Vaughn, Magnus, we on the beat. Cause we tipping on 4 bowls, wrapped in 4 bowls. Podcast too ill, Magnus take off his clothes. Good ranchers beat, always bring in the feast.